Andriy, what is the situation there, and how are people managing with the basics of life, food, for example, and finding shelter that they can feel safe in?
Well, as far as shelter is concerned, I'm talking to you from my bathroom, which is the safest place in my flat because it has an additional wall. And I cannot go to a shelter, to a bomb shelter now, because otherwise I won't be able to join you. As far as food and amenities are concerned, in many cities they are normal or almost normal. And for instance, in Kiev, you can still go to a supermarket and buy everything you have, provided and everything you need, provided you have enough money on your card. There's, of course, a problem with cash, and many smaller stores do not offer anything on card, but so far it's been okay. In my flat in the district where I live, I had 1 day without heating because there was an explosion which damaged the heating system. But gas and electricity have been so far on the constant supply. It is absolutely other situation in some other cities, like Mariupol, next to the front line in the south of Ukraine, where people hadn't had their amenities for 2.5 days now. And Ukraine is a rather big country in European terms, so it depends on where you are. Again, with the bombings and artillery shooting and rocket shooting is different. 800 meters from where I live, as high-rise was hit by a rocket something like 3 or 4 days ago. Then there were at least 2 gun battles there. And but people in other districts of Kiev are in a very much worse position.
Is there a pattern to the attacks? Is there a time of day where you feel safer?
Well, of course, when the dawn breaks and it's light out of the window, then it is somehow psychologically better. But again, during the first 2 or 3 days, they used to attack at around 3 or 4 o'clock our time. Then they, 2 or 1 days, they started at approximately midnight. And at the moment, they, at least in Kiev, they make a lull from midnight to 6 or 7 in the morning. Well, civilians cannot predict this, I believe. Probably the military knows something about the pattern.
And we have reports of over 1 million refugees leaving the country. It's a country of 44 million people. Is everyone leaving who can leave, or do many more people want to leave who cannot leave?
Again, some people want to leave, but they have no means to get to the border. Some people can leave, but they stay behind to protect their country. I know people of both persuasions, and it's nothing of a surprise. People are different in every country. As far as 44 million is concerned, this is the official and rather imaginary number, because for quite some time, lots of Ukrainians were working abroad. Some of them have returned after the active phase of the war started. But by our estimates, the population has been 38, 39 million people, with 4 to 5 million people living and working abroad. This does not mean, of course, that these are that 4 million or 5 million people away makes us less important, at least for ourselves.